my chin. That hurts so bad.
Can I get in there?
I already tried, which I think made it worse.
Did it?
Yeah, it was bad. It was like not ready.
If it comes to a head by the end of the show, can't.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
I don't think it will.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I couldn't swallow all last night because my teeth felt like burning.
Yeah. That's soap.
No more dish soap.
People.
Real soap, and it sucks. But I'm Kevin Pereira. Thanks for joining us. We're coming to you live from the G4 studios here in Los Angeles. It's Tuesday, 27th?
It is the 27th. On the show today, drunk girls dancing.
Yeah!
All you do is act booze and women lose their minds. Watching around the net as two bra-wearing ladies talk about the internet while shaking their junk. Plus, in Fresh Ink, Blair Butler investigates a new Love It or Hate It Hulk, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer's comic, and sex in sci-fi. Playing cartoonist Chris Ware.
Shaking their junk?
That's what they grow.
Oh, come on, baby. Come shake that junk in my face. Then, it's F in Science. We'll show you how to build your own Van de Graaff generator. A mad scientist device that lets you harness the primal forces of electricity. It's really just a lot of static electricity, but it's still electricity. Ooh. And, of course, no week would be complete without DV Doomsday. This time, Christopher Doyle will bring along Rock and Rolla, The Stewardesses, 3D, and The Rocker. They'll tell you if they're a buy, rent, or pass.
All right, everybody, it's time to run down the top 5 things on the web.
Ooh, can we go around the net? Can we go around the net, please?
Okay.
Yay! Will it hurt if I touch it? Can I push on it? Are you sure I can?
Why did you have to push so hard?
Because I said if it. I asked if it hurts, and you're like, but that hurt me.
Hey, okay, everybody. Today's number 5 video is an example of peer pressure at its worst. Don't knock my.
Just.
Aww. It's just a pimple.
This is also not a very good example of jumping. Newsflash! Pretty girl ain't prom queen no more. Oh, sorry. Nobody likes you. In case you're wondering, I don't keep tabs on Satan. I don't do it. I've just never really been in to organized religion. It just doesn't do it for me.
No, but fortunately, you may not be, but someone is.
How's my boy? Hello, puppy dog. Hello. Hello. There's a good boy. Sparky, where's Satan? Where's Satan? Where's Satan? Very good. Where's Satan? Where's Satan? Here's Satan. That's a good boy.
What do you have to do with that dog? Little dog whisperer, 2 fingers. The dog is actually also trained to snarl at a woman's right to choose and growl at gay marriage. And, no, it's true. And it pees on science textbooks that have, evolution chapters in them. So there's a lot going on there. Many layers.
He's a southern dog. At number 3 today, we have a commercial for Cadbury. You know, the British company that makes those delicious cream-filled little chocolate huevos you put right in your mouth.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I love them.
Yeah,
you just bite into it and it's that nuggety. So good.
Do you eat the whole thing at once, or do you bite half and then go for the cream?
I really don't like those.
Yeah, I didn't think you
I
did.
was just doing
But of course, the only way.
It's too messy.
But you will like them now because the only way to sell you Cadbury eggs is through your eyebrows. Most people didn't know this.
Really?
They've tapped into it. So here's some WTF in your ATM.
Huh.
What?
house tonight. Ooh, yeah, but people left to right. So all you freestyle, rock, freestyle, speaking in, you know what? Freestyle, speaking in the house tonight. Ooh, yeah, people left to right. So all you freestyle, rock, freestyle, speaking in, you know what?
Go ahead.
I can actually do that. A beat, sir.
Beat is rocking in the house tonight. Oh, look at your eyebrows there doing that thing. And you lift them up. It was about the eyebrows. That was kind of the important.
Stay here. When the eyebrows are moving.
Come back to me for the beatboxing. Ha ha. They're not looking at you. I don't know. That was not rehearsed.
No, we thought that they'd follow with us. Anyway, this is actually the same company behind that gorilla drumming to Jeff Collins ad.
That was it. I like that ad.
American advertisers could learn a thing or two from these guys.
Yes, the message here is that if you confuse us, we will eat your products. Seriously, no questions asked. It's how Clamato stays in business.
Clamato.
Yeah. What is it?
It's clam juice.
No,
and
it's
tomato
not.
juice.
No one knows what it is.
It's clam juice and
It's
tomato
that.
juice.
No, Snopes said it wasn't. False.
Who said it wasn't?
Snopes.
Who's Snopes?
They're like the wiki of facts like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you just check the wiki?
No one knows. The wiki doesn't know what Clamato is. There's no Clamato wiki out there.
Can you check the back of the Clamato? It says the ingredients
If you
on
search
it.
Wikipedia for Clamato, you will crash the internet.
That is not true.
You will set us back like 25 years.
What?
It's like Googling Google. Have you ever done it? Because you can't.
Wait, why can't you just check the ingredients on the Clamato bottle?
I guess you could do that.
That also wasn't planned. It's time. Did I just blow everyone's mind? I'm sorry.
They printed on the label all these years.
Well, you look at it and it says Clamato juice.
You're like, damn
What are
it.
the ingredients?
Spoiled again. 100% organic Clamatos. What are those? I don't get it.
That's awesome. All right, everybody, it is time for today's number 2. It involves one of our favorite websites.
Yes.
DrunkGirlsDancing.com.
Love it. This site is a marvel, and this post, it really raises the sloppy bar through the roof. It features 2 drunk girls in bras, probably moms,
Probably, most likely.
talking about the internet.
For the win is like kick ass for the win. Like 5 awesome drums is for the win. Stick cam is for the win.
What do we win?
So FTW means for the
What do we win?
Nothing.
Okay, for the
For the
win.
win.
Well, let's not support that. Let's not support that.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking right now, and please don't worry about what FTW means.
No, because you ladies are more like WTF.
Yeah.
So look that one up.
Or just WT, leave the F off.
Yeah, oh!
Still as the people for the ethical treatment of animals made a sexy new commercial for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, NBC will not show it to you on Sunday, but you'll see it here next. So stay right there.
We'll play ball.
Get a glass of Clamato and watch.
Around the Net is brought to you by Kia Motors. To learn more, visit kia.com.
All right, everybody. Coming in at number 1 today and scandalizing the internet. It's a new banned commercial from the people for the ethical treatment of animals.
Yes, the people who want us to call fish sea kittens and who once urged kids to drink beer instead of milk, they're shocked. Shocked, I tell you, that the Super Bowl ad was rejected by NBC.
Yeah, let's find out why.
Okay.
Allegedly, the ad was banned from the networks because it, quote, depicts a level of sexuality exceeding NBC standards. So you shouldn't plan on seeing any beer commercials or Victoria's Secret ads on the Super Bowl this year either.
No. And when we heard about this, we were totally prepared to epic fail it. And, we expected to see a bunch of, bloody fur coats and sad bunnies or whatever. This ad was actually decent.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, we never thought we'd say this, but nice work, PETA.
Seriously, I was really surprised. They're sort of making this whole. I hate to say it, they're making this whole vegetarian thing look pretty good, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Like,
Wait, are you seriously letting a PETA ad just affect your life?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
That's right,
maybe.
Kevin. That's right, Kevin. A vegetarian diet is healthy and sexy.
Who is that?
Oh, me? Well, I'm just a lonely old carrot looking for some manly companionship.
I qualify for that.
And the one thing that turns me on more than anything else
what is it?
Is a man who eats cruelty-free.
Oh, that's good. That is good to know. I like it.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Oh, no, that's what he's talking about.
This is what's going to happen if you turn into a vegetarian. You're going to get all uppity about it, and then no one wants to go out to eat with you.
Okay, well, no one likes eating with me anyways, but You know what? Veggies never filled me, and that's always kind of been the problem, so I'll give you that. No, they never really did. Oh.
Who's this?
Who is that?
It's my good friend Celery.
Hello, Celery.
Oh, hi
on
there.
Facebook?
I'm full of healthy fiber that promotes colon health.
Oh, well, I certainly dislike unhealthy colons. You know that. That's a pet peeve of mine. I hate it.
And I'm just waiting to get stuffed with something.
I can get on board with that, Olivia. I gotta be honest.
Come on,
Sorry,
you're
Liv. No.
embarrassing
This is
yourself.
getting pretty awesome, actually. This is pretty awesome.
It's getting
Look who's
It's not
here.
straight. Oh, look at that! Look at that little bean.
You're a complete protein.
Damn right you are.
Just as good as me.
But with a reduced risk of heart disease.
All right. I'm sorry, God, I'm ready for some veggie burgers.
No, Kevin, wait! Don't go over there! Don't go over there!
Kevin.
Hot dog? It's me, Kevin, your old pal. Processed meat. Sure, you know, I'm full of carcinogens and nitrates and pig anuses, but I am so delicious. Kevin, old buddy, you're an omnivore.
He's got a point. I am an omnivore. I do look.
Come on.
I like the veggie thing going on over here, but I do.
Come on over here. Come on. Come on.
Your hot dog!
Now he's dead. Yes. Join us, Kevin.
Oh, wow.
Join us, Kevin.
Okay. That's good. Oh, man. These veggies are fun. We should hang out with them more often. Let's go to a soap plantation.
Tonight you'll get the chance to see a woman.
What are they doing?
Just let them do their thing.
That's right. The only meat you'll see on the ATN after hours is booty meat. And a lady named Brandy riding a motorcycle. Oh, something's getting peeled tonight.
Oh, those veggies are crazy. You veggies are crazy. Man. Oh, how many servings do I get a day? Double it up. I'm in training. You know what I mean? Hey, that is. Sorry, buddy.
That's right. That's right now. Give me a minute because we got to move on with the show, Kevin. All right? Focus.
I am focused.
Right now it's time to tell a story that's equally sexy, all right?
No, what?
But equally depressing.
No, wait, we said we weren't talking about my weekend.
Okay, we're not talking about your weekend, okay, Kevin? It's the new Chris Ware comic that Blair Butler's about to review in Freshing.
Yes, it is. Let's move on. Veggies.
Kevin, come back. This week on Fresh Ink, a new Hulk polarizes fans and critics, sex and sci-fi from cartoonist Chris Ware, and the vampire slaying comic that set the internet on fire. First up, there's a new Hulk in town, and he isn't green. It's the fiery comic that's been dividing fanboys right down the middle, Hulk, Red Hulk. When Bruce Banner, the old Green Hulk, is locked away by the government, a new villainous Red Hulk appears and promptly murders the Abomination with a giant handgun. Eventually, this leads to a face-off with the Green Hulk, Iron Man, Thor, the She-Hulk, and a new Abomination named, unfortunately, A-Bomb. What's good? The dynamic, splashy action and the Red Hulk's epic beatdown of Thor is enough to make my inner 13-year-old clap its hands with delight. What's bad? The silly dialogue, odd characterization, and the total lack of a satisfying resolution. Still, if it's only action you want, this wall-to-wall brawl won't let you down. But if you're looking for a deeper probing of the Hulk's psyche, you're out of luck. Up next, rocket ships, madness, and sex collide in Acme Novelty Library number 19. Don't let these adorably geometric images fool you. Chris Ware's latest comic is 100% adults only, and devastatingly sad to boot. It's a story within a story. Part 1 is an excerpt from a sci-fi magazine about a lunar colony that is eventually torn apart by madness and chilling obsession. Part 2 focuses on the author of that story and the depressingly sordid affair with a coworker that influenced his work and nearly destroyed him.
I'm oversimplifying, of course, because this comic is ultimately about love, loss, sex, and the relationship between life and art. It's one of Chris Ware's best comics, and it's also a heartbreaker.
And finally, the screenwriter of Cloverfield brings us the Buffy comic that sold out everywhere and made the internet explode. It's Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Wolves at the Gate.
The world is now flooded with slayers, and Buffy Summers is their leader. So when a deadly new group of Japanese vampires threatens to kill them all, Buffy must face them for a showdown in Tokyo with an army of slayers, a giant version of her little sister Dawn, and the original Dracula at her side. Oh, and she also sleeps with a lady slayer named Satsu, which is why this comic sold out instantly from coast to coast when it was first published. This is hands down a phenomenal Buffy comic. The climactic battle at the end is well worth the price of admission, though I know some of you will be buying it for the Slayer-on-Slayer romance. Either way, if you like Buffy, this one is money well spent, and the tragic final page will get to you like a stake through the heart.
Sad sex, Slayer sex, and two Hulks with no sex that we know of. That's it for this Randy edition of Fresh Ink.
Thanks, Blair. Appreciate that.
In Blair's piece, I really liked the part where the Red Hulk was fighting the Green Hulk. It's like Hulk Christmas.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
I love it. What, Kevin?
Wow.
Right now, it's time for the only news you need to know. It's Allison Hayslip and the feed headlines.
What? Oh.
Thanks, guys. All right, here's what's coming up in the feed. First, patent news may sound like it's really boring, but Apple has a patent that's got other companies shaking in their boots. Plus, for the first time in what seems like ages, one tech company has good economic news to report. And cell phones may get a little noisier if Congress passes a new bill. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes. But first, back to you guys.
All right.
Thanks, Allison. Still ahead, we'll show you how the mysterious Van de Graaff generator works. Like shuffling your feet on 1,000 carpets, then giving someone a giant show.
Plus, we have an update on National Pie Week. See how close we are to seeing Olivia jump into a giant pie.
Yeah! And later, Chris Gore will join us for that ritual known as DJ. He'll review the new disc for rock and roll, the rocker, and Seriously 3D. All that and more after this. What is that?
What? All right now it's time to get our journalism on.
Here's the only news you need to know in the feed.
Hey guys, I'm Allison Hayslip, and here are your top stories for Tuesday, January 27th. While we were all busy watching the inauguration last week, Apple had a different reason to celebrate. The U.S. Patent Office awarded them patent number 7,479,949. That's a hard number to remember, so let me just tell you the title. It's called the Touchscreen Device Method and Graphical User Interface for Determining Commands by Applying Heuristics patent, and it covers functions like two-finger pinching, rotating, and finger swiping. But what's important here is what that means to the other companies coming out with touchscreen devices with plans to implement multi-touch. Apple now has the backing to take any legal action against copycats. Uh-oh, Palm Pre, you better watch your back. The change from analog to digital television was due to take place on February 17th, but now people may have a little bit more time. The Senate voted yesterday to push the final date of analog broadcast to June 12th, but the bill still needs approval from the House. The Obama administration and many congressional Democrats are pushing for the later date. They believe that most people wouldn't be ready for the change by February. According to Nielsen, there are still 6.5 million households still kicking it old school, and it's a pretty good bet that a majority of them would be really surprised to see their sets go dark. Okay, you are never going to believe this next bit of news. Netflix posted their fourth quarter profit earnings yesterday, and sales are up by 45%. Holla! In fact, they gained 27% more subscribers during 2008, which brings their total membership up to almost 10 million people. And profits are up overall. Their revenue rose 19% in the fourth quarter, bringing their total sales to $360 million. It's a nice change to hear about a company that's faring well in today's economic climate and not laying off their employees, that's for sure. And finally, Congress is considering a ban on cell phones with silent cameras. New York Congressman Pete King introduced a bill calling for the Camera Phone Predator Alert Act, which, if passed, would require every mobile phone with a camera to make a sound when it takes a picture. The measure is to protect adolescents and children who have been exploited after their pictures were snapped in dressing rooms and public places. And let's face it, ladies, even if you're not a teenager anymore, it would protect us all from the dreaded upskirt. Well, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Get all the news you need to know anytime at G4TV.com. I'm Allison Hayslip, and you've just been fed.
Thanks, Allison. And yesterday, the internet was on fire with rumors that Steve Jobs was having surgery at Stanford Hospital to treat his ongoing illness. We talked about it as well.
Yes, we said it was a rumor because only one place was reporting it. Well, we have found out that it was not true. Silicon Valley Insider completely refuted the Valleywag story, saying Steve Jobs was in meetings all day at Apple and not under the knife. TechCrunch also confirmed that the surgery rumors were 100% false.
Yes, so thanks, Valleywag. Oh, thanks, Valleywag. I'm sorry, this just in. Oh, Gawker, the company that owns Valleywag and several other popular blogs, just announced it will be selling off all of its online journalism departments to buy an organic kale farm in upstate New York. So that's good. Oh, I'm sorry. No, just kidding. That's false. There's no such thing as online journalism. We're fine. Everybody's fine here. Everybody's fine.
Yeah. But you know what? The good part of this whole story is that he's okay.
Yes, Steve is okay. Just in meetings. So time now to hear some personal opinions.
Here's our virtual audience powered by Stickcam.
All right, as you just heard in the feed, Apple has won their patent lawsuit for their multi-touch interface, which sort of puts future non-Apple phones in jeopardy a little bit. Let's talk to
the Vaz 76.
The Vaz 76. Is this a victory for Apple, or is this a loss for consumers? How do you see it?
Actually, I think it's both. I mean, obviously, it's a win for them because they have the exclusive rights to it. But for the consumer, like myself, I'm not an Apple person, so I lose out.
Yeah, I mean, you look at phones like were you at all excited for like the Palm Pre that was coming out, or even future Android updates with multi-touch phones?
No, I was looking probably more just like an instinct or something because I'm really not a big cell phone guy in the first place.
Yeah, what cell phone are you on, by the way?
Just a run-of-the-mill Sprint.
Oh, nice.
We should basic one. It doesn't have any like camera phone or anything like that.
Yeah, we should hang it behind us. Yeah. It'd be right at home right here in this little tech graveyard we have dangling. But no, excellent.
I'm not corded this time.
Yeah. Well, thanks for cutting the cord, Vaz. We appreciate it. Good comments, sir.
Let's move on to RARs. A new bill has been presented to Congress to force all digital cameras, including the one in your cell phone, to make a sound when a picture is taken. So, what do you think about this?
Well, I didn't know there was like so many pervs out there taking these pictures to make this like such an issue, but I don't think it's going to stop anybody.
Yeah, now you're going to hear each and every one of those pervs as they try to slide a cell phone under your cargo shorts. Yeah. Roz, when you say, obviously people go, oh wait, are there that many perverts out there? Is that why we need this? It's obviously for those that are snapping covert photos. Don't you think that those are the exact people that are going to put, like, I don't know, duct tape over the speaker or hack the phone so it doesn't do it? Or you just sneeze.
Yeah. I would do that.
They're going to like find any way they can to take these pictures. I mean, they're just like weirdos. I mean, it's not like they're going to stop taking these pictures.
Yeah,
but.
I agree. Yeah. But I like your sneeze idea. That's good.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't a snap. Oh wait. Oh no, that didn't work. Finally, Netflix is one of the few companies that's reporting a profit these days. Who do you want to talk to last? What do we got here?
You can.
Let's go Hollywood RS because he's hanging on there. Hollywood, he's got his door all decorated. I like that. Are you a Netflix customer, Hollywood?
Yes, I am a Netflix customer.
Were you always a Netflix customer, or?
Yeah, I did it before the Xbox Live because I figured it was easier for me to get old school movies instead of walking into Blockbuster and seeing the next stupid comedy.
Oh yeah, or going up to the Blockbuster. You go to the Blockbuster, you're like, hey, can you tell me where this? I don't know where anything is. Leave me alone.
It's like,
why did I go to Netflix?
Thanks a lot.
I go to Netflix, Blockbuster. Wait, do you use the Xbox? Because that's how you do Netflix through your Xbox.
Yeah, he said he got it before, but are you using it, Hollywood?
Yeah, I'm using both because there's only so much that they have available on their instant download on the Xbox. So, I have to get some DVDs.
Yeah.
That's true.
Maybe scale it back to like one DVD a month so you can afford a desk lamp, though. That would be my only advice for the near future, buddy. Just kidding. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. That is all for the virtual audience today. I like it. I just want to see more of him. His room looks cool. That's all I'm just saying. All right. If you think you have what it takes to be part of our virtual audience, prove it by sending in video, viewer, mail, giving us your opinion about anything.
That's right. Be creative and have fun with it. Submit yours today at g4tv.com/VVM. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday I made a call to action that we should rename the last week of January. It is. It was a call.
No, I get it. I get it. You're right.
Okay,
You're right.
we should rename the last week of January National Pie Week.
National Pie Week. And you know what? To your credit, the world has responded in ways we could have actually, I think I imagined it, but a lot of people, it's fine. Olivia said that she would swim in a giant pie if we got 10,000 petition signatures, and it's time to check in on that progress. Folks, it's time for some breaking pie news.
Of course, the best way for us to organize all the data we've gathered so far is with a pie chart.
Oh, there it is. There it is. It's our petition. So let's take a look at the numbers and where they stood at the beginning of the show today. Can we get it up there?
All right.
Whoa! 9,257.
One day. We gave you guys a week.
One day. Well,
yes.
All right, so
that was at the beginning of the show.
That was at the beginning of the show. As of right now, we actually have 9,620 signatures. Yeah. But we didn't have the time or the manpower to update the photo. So here's the deal. We are going to up the ante just a little bit more. We want to see those numbers moving. All right? So if we get to 25,000 signatures, Olivia dresses as a French maid. Now... Again, it hasn't even been 10,000. I think we can get to that. But now, a number that's going to be a little out there, 50,000. If we get 50,000 signatures, that equals naughty French maid, which basically consists of you wearing a bra and a tiny skirt, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
That is what it is. Exactly.
Wait, what?
50,000 signatures. In the pie. So be sure to check in with the latest pie news and see how the petition is coming along at g4tv.com/pie.
Yes. That website actually exists.
Yeah, it's real.
Let me just up it one more time. If we get to 50,000, which is a big number,
that's a big number.
I will don a naughty French maid.
All right, good move.
But I'd like to add one more thing. I'd like to invite a guest to join me.
No, we're good. We're good.
In said naughty outfit.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see where we go. Let's get to 21st and see how the
Let's get to 20.
how the week's feeling. Let's not get too lofty.
All right, everybody. Hey, do you ever wish you could shoot lightning from your hands?
Like Emperor Palpatine?
Yes. Yes, just
from
like
Star Wars? Not Natalie Portman's character? I know my stuff.
Yeah.
But yes, I do.
Just like the supreme ruler of the most powerful tyrannical regime the galaxy had ever witnessed?
Yeah, like that.
And now you can learn how to do it too. It is in today's Effin' Science.
Put on a lab coat and bust out the safety goggles. We're going old school with a shocking and hair-raising device known as the Van de Graaff generator. And it's all in the name of science.
We Americans go for that kind of challenge.
Created by the American physicist Robert J. Van de Graaff, this invention generates high voltages of static electricity, which is a buildup of charged electrons caused by two objects being rubbed together. Translation? You can pull off cool tricks with this generator, like making your hair stand up, igniting propane fires, or the classic shooting lightnings from your hand trick.
How's it done? Well, let's go back to the laboratory.
The basic Van de Graaff generator consists of a small motor, two nylon rollers, a rubber belt, copper wiring, and a metal sphere. As the nylon roller on the bottom spins, it steals electrons from the belt and creates a positive charge. This is known as the triboelectric effect. When surfaces exchange electrons, one object gains a positive charge, while the other one gets a negative charge. Those positive charges build up in the metal sphere on top, while at the same time, negative charges are sent back down to the bottom roller. This creates a constant current. Now, put your hand near the metal sphere. That plasma lightning bolt you're seeing is the positive charge neutralizing itself. You can also place your hand on the sphere and become a living conductor, building up charges in your own body and hair. So if you want to be top dog at the science fair, or pretend you're the next Sith Lord, you can explain the mystery of the Van de Graaff generator with a little science.
We actually actually had one of those to put out here, and I was just too afraid to touch it. I don't want to do it.
Is that why?
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch it. I said I wouldn't touch it either.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Shock. Speaking of science twisted to evil ends that shoot lightning, this Saturday morning at 10, you can catch up on Heroes with a 13-hour marathon of back-to-back episodes.
And then new episodes of Heroes returns to G4 Tuesday.
That's crazy. That is
on
crazy.
February 3rd. Check out g4tv.com/heroes for details. It's really great because if you haven't seen it, you can just like follow everything and then just get right back on track with everybody.
So nice of us.
It's great. Now, enough about genetic mutations and marathons. Get ready to bundle up and attack this Don't Shock Me.
I was gonna...
Have you been looking for a brand new addition to your snow weapons arsenal? I'm sure you have. The Snowball Blaster may be just what you need. This lightweight weapon works like a slingshot and fires frozen projectiles up to 80 feet. The 3-chamber snowball maker on the top of the gun makes perfect snowballs in seconds, so you never have to worry about running out of ammo. Reload quickly and keep your targets running for $30. Now, it gets pretty cold out there on the slopes, and sometimes one jacket just isn't enough. Why wear multiple layers when the Arctica Power System Moshi keeps you warm with just one jacket? This heating pack slips comfortably in your jacket, providing warmth for 3 to 8 hours. When coupled with the technology connector, the Moshi can also be used to recharge your gadgets. It's got enough power for 11 phone charges. Pick up one for only $35. Now, it's easy to get separated from your friends on the mountain, so keep in touch with the CallPod Dragon V2 headset. It works like a standard Bluetooth headset and has a sweet range of up to 328 feet. There's even a button to easily switch between your phone and PC for all you Skype users out there. It also has walkie-talkie capabilities when used with other DV2 devices, so you can talk to your friends on the slopes up to 500 feet away. This one will set you back only $100. That's right. And finally, the future of snow sports has arrived. I give you the hangboard. It's a metal frame that you connect. If you thought that was fancy just by the name, look at that. Okay, metal frame that connects to a snowboard with a bunch of straps to hold you in place, but you'll have to provide your own board. Strap in at the waist and you'll fly down the hill head first, just inches above the ground. Use your body weight to steer and your feet to slow you down. Hit the slopes and start showing off your sweet new tricks for $1,300. Head on over to g4tv.com/AOTS for info on all these releases and more. Still ahead, everybody, Chris Gore. He is here to review the DVD releases of Guy Ritchie's Rock and Rolla. Stay
tuned. This genius is going to hop on a moving treadmill with a pogo stick. I wonder, what happens next? Does he break the treadmill on impact, trip forward and burn his face, or get thrown backwards by the machine? No happy endings here, folks. Check it out after the break. This genius is going to hop on a moving treadmill with a pogo stick. I wonder, what happens next? Does he break the treadmill on impact, trip forward and burn his face, or get thrown backwards by the machine? I'd say he got off kind of easy on that one. At least didn't try it off a moving vehicle.
Hey, everybody. Chris Gore never sleeps. Well, he doesn't on Monday nights because he's all excited for DVD Tuesday. Welcome back, my friend, film expert, Chris Gore.
Thank you. Thanks, folks. Thank you.
All right, what's up first this week?
What's up first? Let's get right to it. Rock and Rolla.
Rock and roll. So Guy Ritchie plans a whole series of films starring these characters, right? Because he said there's going to be sequels. He already had it in his head when I talked to him at Comic-Con. So is that a good idea?
Yes, if the first movie's good, you should do that.
And the first movie, how is it?
Well, I'll say it's one of those things where it's very similar to Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Also similar to Snatch, which is a film we're talking about here.
The people said it was a good because he went back to what he's really good at. Is that
Yes, I mean, this sort of like frenetic action and a complex plot that if I tried to explain it to you, you'd definitely be confused. But it's visually just amazing to watch some of these sequences. At the same time, if you're not as into the characters, you don't hair as much.
Okay, and you might not be as into the character.
Right.
But the guy has audio commentary on it. How is that?
Yes, with Gerard Butler, and I mean they're funny, but they're just sort of off the cuff, whatever. But it sounds like they were a little slow. They needed a little bit of coffee to kind of keep up. They couldn't keep up with his own film, but it's a fine audio commentary. It's just one of those things where.
You know what? I can tell when you're super excited. You don't seem super excited. So when I just get to the bottom line, let's move on.
It's a meh or a rent.
So still spending money on it.
It's worth seeing, but seeing this, it makes me wish I was seeing his earlier, more funny films.
Oh, so you're saying Rent Snatch? There you go.
Yes.
What's up next?
The Rocker.
The Rocker, okay, yeah, that's Rainn Wilson, right there he is, right there, from The Office. Everybody loves him on The Office. Do you think that he has a big screen movie career ahead of him?
I'm not sure as a lead, and I'm sorry to say because I love The Office. This is similar to Rock and Roll in the sense that I wish I was watching The Office when I was watching this movie, which is, and it's funny because they used some of the same writers from The Office to write this. It just doesn't sustain. He's great as a side character, but really needed to surround himself with more comedy. Yeah, a little bit more, some more comedy vets. I mean, there's a lot of newcomers that are in his band, affectionately named ADD, and it just, I feel like it's
is it like
a TV version.
It's like those SNL skits, and they turn into movies like it's gone on too long.
Yes, it's like a TV movie version of what would be a good movie.
All right. Well, the DVD and Blu-ray are pretty low with extras, and we love that. So, anything good? You have this weird look.
Yeah, there's audio commentary with the director and Rainn Wilson. Rainn Wilson is funny, and then there's another audio commentary with the cast. There's a lot of other extras on this thing, but if you're really not into the movie.
And you don't really care about the extras.
You don't care about the extras, and this thing came and went in the theaters, and it was out.
So do you have a bottom line? I'm afraid to ask.
Pass. Sorry, folks.
Ooh.
I wanted to love it.
Okay, wait. Let me see, because we have rock and roll and the rocker. It seems like a little bit of a theme here.
Mm-hmm.
Little theme going on.
Yes.
What's going on?
Actually, this is a serious thing. Nerds Night Out, which is this Saturday, January 31st, at the Cat Club on Sunset Boulevard. A bunch of people that that are in bands who work here at G4 are going to be doing a benefit show for the LA Food Bank, and I'm actually going to be doing some songs. I'm in a cover band. I'm in a cover band. You will see me perform. I'm in the last band playing. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Let me get this right. If you go, people will give food to the needy?
No, we're going to give the money. I think it's the cover charge like $10, and we're going to give them food. Maybe bring some pies.
I need a new laptop if you want to give me
some
raisin.
pies.
Okay. Yes. Okay, wait. Check out one more DVD.
Yes.
Another DVD.
The Stewardesses.
Okay, the Stewardess. Okay, so this is a 3D action movie, right?
Well, it's actually the very first 3D adult film. It was X-rated. It was X-rated in the 70s. I mean, I would say by today's standards, this thing is hard R, maybe NC-17. Okay. But let's just say this is in 3D. There's lots of nudity, including full frontal nudity. And let me just say, you have not seen The Forest Through the Trees, 1970s porn, until you've seen this in 3D.
Really?
Unbelievable.
So it's not porn like we know now. There's like no penetration, right?
Yes, I like the way you said it.
There's no 3D penetration just coming at you?
No, a lot of groping. A woman has sex with a lamp. A woman has sex with a lamp. I mean, there's a lot of freaky stuff going on. It was the 70s. But the fact that it's in 3D, and it's cool, the DVD comes with a 3D version and the 2D version, and tons of extras, and lots of stuff about 3D. Well, there's a documentary about the development of 3D, started as stereoscope in the early 1900s, the first 3D movies in the 1930s, and the different processes. And it does come with 2 pairs of 3D glasses, and then, the original trailer, and all kinds of other extras on it. It's great. I mean, it's one of those things where I love to have a DVD in my collection that's like, how could you have this DVD gore? This is crazy.
Well, I love that we have two real movies, and we have the porn at the end, and you are really excited. So I'd like to ask you what your final verdict is.
It's bye, folks. Bye. Throw on the glasses. Freak out your friends.
All right.
It's a lot of fun.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Mr. Chris Gore. You guys visit filmthread.com for more movie info. Now let's go to Kevin.
Guys, just get me a lamp. From an end table, get me a lamp for the end of the show. Still ahead, Mickey Rourke lost the SAG Award to Sean Penn this weekend, and coming up, we've got yet another wrestling fail for you. Stay tuned.
Dip and adjust your cup.
No.
Not a problem at all. But in wrestling, if you miss your mark, you kind of plummet 2 stories onto your grill. So we're not sure when this happened or who this is, but we know one thing for sure. It's full of fail.
And fall.
Yeah. What the hell was that?
Hey, thanks to Fox Searchlight for that clip from the wrestler.
Are they? It's the wrestler, actually, but
No, pretty sure it's the wrestler. I saw it.
Go ahead.
I dropped my
Go
computer.
ahead. Look, you haven't been focused for the last 30 minutes.
Look,
and I
what is
understand.
that?
No, look at it.
Hey, it's a file with a question mark. There's no questions, just answers.
Yeah, what's the answer? What's the answer to that?
The answer is, my life is so busy, I don't have time for this crap. I don't have time to go to the Genius Bar, where they're always so busy. Hey, by the way, give me an appointment. No, they're too busy. Just go read. I gotta figure this out.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show, John Park, the host of Make Magazine, will be here to talk about his new TV show. And then he will demonstrate a burrito blaster live in studio.
Class and Gadgetron, we are going to fix my computer.
All right.
No, it's actually Gaming PC Week is continuing. We are going to review the AOTS Direct Gaming PC. It's got a liquid-cooled processor, 6 gigs of RAM. We'll tell you if it's any good. It's probably better than this right now. And then call your friends because we're showcasing snake and dog attacks in an all-animal edition.
Oh.
A break. Move! Did you get it? No!
I can't believe that worked. Did you really think I got it?
Yes.
Enhance. Oh, look. As of right now, this will make you happy. No, listen. Our Pi signature count, 12,530 signatures so far. Come on, that's pretty good.
You know what? Let me say, that's the power of our fans because people here didn't think that we'd be able to get that many. But guess what? I said, no, you do not underestimate us.
We believed in you.
No, we are Americans.
We believed in you. We love you.
Be sure to go to g14.com/Pi to add your signature to the petition. Can you get my computer to work?
I did. You saw
Does
my.
anybody else know what happened? I've dropped it before and it's never done that.
You dropped your computer. That's what happened. This is.
Well, why did it take so long in the Genius Bar? If they're geniuses, they figure out a way to do it quicker.
Thanks to our virtual audience, Chris Gore and the Vegetable Orgy. X-Play is up next. Olivia will see you at the Apple Store tonight. So look out.
Help me!